and welcome back to my channel. What you are looking at right now is my homeschool haul for the 2018 to 2019 year. I know that most people are like breathing that huge sigh of relief from summer being over. We pretty much took all of spring off to do with planting and vacation, so we are actually gearing up for our school year now. I have been scouring the internet for weeks now to find a Waldorf inspired curriculum that I really enjoy, and I think that I might have found it. Only time will tell. We'll see if it's a good fit. But I wanted to just go ahead and show you guys everything that I got for this school year. So what you are actually looking at right now is going to be my nature table that I am in the process of setting up. This actual table right here is a super old desk that used to belong to my husband's grandfather. So I think that it's really cool that we can remake this into a nature table for our school work. So getting started is that this is classic wool roving. This is roving wool. The whole idea behind the wool is that you want to use like real textures and real materials in Waldorf education because the feel is so much different and it's so much more inspiring in the elementary and sorry you hear my kids screaming in the background in the elementary and preschool ages is that is a huge time for learning hands-on activities and lots of art. So we're trying to use high quality materials to really help with a whole bunch of different type of artistic artistic techniques. We are going to start with finger knitting this year and I'm super excited about that. So these are Stockmar watercolors. I do have some other watercolors, but I've just seen these and heard so much about them that they last a very long time and you only need the 3 primary colors at this age and stage. And so I'm going to try them out and see how they do with in comparison to the other watercolors. Leave me a comment in the section below if you want to see like a review of that. I got these board books. I went ahead and got all 4 seasons, summer, autumn, spring, and winter. And you can just see is that they don't have any words in them. And so they're just kind of inspired by the pictures that the children can kind of create their own stories using the pictures. This is just some watercolor paper I got from Michael's. It is not the highest quality, but it is watercolor paper, so it's a little bit more durable, a little bit heavier, but there's like 40 sheets in here, and we'll see how long that lasts me. I think that I'm only going to be doing like 1 watercolor a week, so that actually might last me for a good bit. These are just watercolor boards for the kids to lay their watercolors on top of, and they can also put these in their laps or on the floor. Take them outside with them if they feel inspired to paint outside. And I got 3 of these, one for my preschooler, one for my kindergartner, and one for myself. Next up on the list is a whole bunch of, this is real wool felt. I have a ton of acrylic felt that I get from Michael's or Hobby Lobby, but this is the real stuff. So this was very expensive, but man, the difference is just incredible. Like you can just feel that this is like so much softer and so much nicer. So we're going to be making a lot of peg dolls and a lot of different crafts with that. The Beeswax Crayons is next up, and this I thought was going to be a whole lot bigger, I'll be honest with this. I got this from Amazon. I want to say it was like $15 for this little thing of crayons, and that kind of hurts because every year I stock up on crayons at the back to school sale and they're like 25 cents or 50 cents for a pack of crayons. But here's my thoughts with that is that you can see inside that they're high quality, made from beeswax, and there's only 8 of them, and there's these blocks. So from what I've heard, you got several different techniques, and I also ordered a book on how to color with those wax crayons. And so let me know below if you want to see a review of that book or want to see any information on that book. But so these are blendable. You can actually blend the colors and you can do all sorts of different techniques with them, and they're really beautiful. I got some play silks and I accidentally ordered 2 sets of these. I ordered one from a child's dream and one from Amazon. So I'm sending the one back to Amazon, and I'm going to get 2 more different colors because I got the emerald green and the turquoise because I was thinking that was more summery colors. And then I also got the Starry Night. This one's a little bit smaller of a silk scarf, and then also the rainbow. And my kids have already unraveled these, as you can see that they're super wrinkled, but I could not believe how quickly they took to these. I had always heard of Sarah's silks, you know, they're made from real silk and they're very nice, but I'd always heard about the imaginative play that kids get into, and it's true. Like, they took these scarves and all of a sudden they're dressing up with them and they're making different kind of stories with them, and they're dancing with them, they're doing all sorts of stuff. I got these soft pastels because part of a Waldorf classroom is going to be this beautiful chalk drawing. Hopefully it'll be beautiful. I don't know. I'm going to be doing it, so we'll see. But I threw away my soft pastels like a long time ago because they just ended up being a big mess and I never used them. But anyway, that's going to be the chalk that I'll be using to draw whatever picture that is. I got a sketchbook with just some drawing paper. That this will be what we use to draw with our block crayons if we're not using our lessons book. I also got some watercolor paintbrushes. This was one thing that I did not want to splurge on because the ones online that I saw specific for Waldorf education were like $21 a paintbrush. And I'm sure there's a reason why they're $21 a paintbrush, but I just couldn't bring myself to pay close to $50 for paintbrushes that I know my kids are just going to end up abusing. I have a block of yellow beeswax. This is pure yellow beeswax. This is also recommended by the curriculum that I got that I'm about to go over. It is for candle making, which I think that we will get to closer to Christmas time, but I also think that we will be making our own modeling beeswax from this. I'm not sure. I haven't dove that far into the curriculum. Decided to go with Earth Schooling this year. They are all digital, so I printed them out and I took them down to my local copy person and had them bound. And so these are just the summer months, June, July, August, for both kindergarten and preschool. I love the Waldorf philosophy that goes more towards child development than for just specific grades and ages and that sort of stuff. And it's all these things like storytelling and finger knitting and things that we really haven't done this past year. We've done more of a standardized curriculum of handwriting and going over our alphabet and doing that sort of stuff. So I'm super excited about that. So that is all I have for this video. I will be posting more videos as we go along this year with Waldorf concerning especially Earth Schooling, because I have yet to see any reviews on Earth Schooling, and I've been asking around and nobody can give me a review of Earth Schooling. So I'm super excited that I can be able to post that for you guys and see how it's going. So for those who aren't doing summer school, I hope you have a great vacation. For those who are just starting up their new year, welcome